We knew this was coming. We've been talking about the Marvels for a while. Somebody on this stream right now made a prediction that Five Nights at Freddy's would do more than the Marvels at the global box office.
That's right.
Box office bomb. The Marvels opens to $47 million in new low for Marvel Studios. Now, if you remember, we first heard from the mainstream a couple weeks ago when the first tracking came out. They said 75 to 80 million. There was already tracking out there that had this thing in like the 45 to 55 million dollar range back then. Like Box Office Pro, that website that I really like to use that takes a wide variety of different predictions from a bunch of different places. Looks like they were way more accurate than the places like Deadline or Variety or Hollywood Reporter. And now it comes in at 47 million. To put that in perspective, that's lower than The Flash's opening weekend. That's the lowest opening weekend in Marvel Cinematic Universe history, going back to 2008 with The Incredible Hulk. Jay, I don't know if you remember back then. Do you remember what ticket prices were in 2008?
Got to be around $6 to $8.
Yes, so around $7.10
Look
is
at
the
that.
average ticket price in 2008. Today, for opening weekend for the Marvels, we haven't got the full breakdown of numbers yet, which we'll probably get at some point today. Keep this in mind. For Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the average ticket price opening weekend was $13.98. Effectively twice what it was in 2008. Half the people were actually in theater for the Marvels versus went to Incredible Hulk in 2008 at the start of the MCU. It does not get any worse than this. This is the lowest of the low. And after all the time these motherfuckers spent blaming men, saying men were the reason this would fail, well, guess what? Women didn't show up. 65% of the attendees were men. Where are you, Barbie girls? Girls who went out to go see fucking Barbie, they didn't show up to see the Marvels. It's weird how that works. It's almost like it's a different audience, a different fan base, and nobody was interested in this. What's your take on this complete and total disaster for Marvel?
I think for me is waiting to hear the excuse. What's the excuse as to why this movie failed? And they're starting to leak out now. First, you see people blaming the strike, and you can't do that because, like you said, Barbie and Oppenheimer, they were right there, so they did really well. Then they started blaming toxic fandoms or something like that, and you can't do that either. That's ridiculous. I think the latest one was they're blaming that the actors weren't out there helping to promote it, which was part of the strike as well. But it's just like, that's what I love to see. It's just what excuse they're going to make for making a terrible film. There was absolutely no reason to watch this movie. I don't know how it progressed any story. I don't know what the point of it was. This was just like, I guess they were looking for a cash grab. Maybe they thought because the first Captain Marvel did so well, if they put 3 Captain Marvels in the film, maybe they'll do even better. But there's literally no reason to watch this movie. It just seems like to me, like the past 2 years, Marvel is, except for the Spider-Man film, Marvel is it's just all about watching to see the last 5 seconds at the end credit scene so you know what's coming up next. Five Nights at Freddy, it just was something that many people didn't expect because they released it on streaming the same day. It has a specific fan base, but that should just tell everyone, you cater to your fan base and say, we made something for you because we love you guys. We even put some of your favorite YouTubers in the film that played this game and made it popular. I hope you guys enjoy it. We spent $25 million on the film. No big deal. We hope you guys enjoy it. This is for you, the fans. The people came out, like the actors and the producers were like, thank you, fans. We love you guys. Like, you guys are the best. And people kept going back and watching this film over and over. Like, the comment section was like, my kid's gone and see it 7 times already. You guys did a great job. Like, stuff like that, They did it perfectly.